Hi, I'm Jackie Nelson, Chair of Governors at Ravensfield Primary School. Thank you for your interest in coming to have a look at our school. I'd like to pass you over to Karen Leyland, who's going to give you a tour. We look forward to welcoming you.
Hello, welcome to Ravensfield Primary School. My name's Karen Leyland and I'm the head teacher here, and I'm delighted to be able to welcome you to our school and to get the opportunity to show you and introduce our dedicated staff who work so hard to make sure that our children are well cared for and get the best start to school life. And I'm delighted that you'll also hear from our children who are absolutely at the heart of everything we do here at school. So I will pass you over to my colleagues who will be able to show you in more detail both our nursery and potentially our reception provision as well. Thank you.
Good morning and welcome to Ravensfield Nursery. My name's Miss Morgan and I'm the class teacher. If you'd like to follow me inside, I will give you a guided tour. When children start with us here at Ravensfield Nursery, they are allocated to a key worker. Those key workers are myself, Miss Morgan and Mrs Moss, and the children have groups. I have Moon's group and Mrs Moss has Comet's group. The children meet on their group carpets in the morning for registration and for PSHE activities and any introduction to topic work that we will be doing. The carpets double up as continuous provision areas. My carpet is currently the construction area where children have opportunities to build, design, construct in a variety of ways with a variety of different materials. These materials are changed throughout the year and are also enhanced with different items to support the children's free play. This area is currently used for cutting. It also doubles as an investigation area and a small fine motor skills area. So the activities change in this area frequently. This is primarily to develop fine motor skills, so the use of scissors, the use of the muscles in our hands, so we will have pegs and boards, we will feed tennis balls, we will also have investigation activities such as magnets and how magnets work, magnifying glasses as we explore different natural materials. This area is our mark making area or our writing area. We encourage the children to use this space to use different pens, pencils, crayons, different ways of making marks on paper, and we give them opportunities to colour, to draw independently and to mark make and to write. As the children move through the year, we obviously encourage further development of letter formation as we introduce the sounds through phonics, and children are encouraged to learn to write their name and to begin to have a go at writing for a purpose. Mrs Moss's group, Comets, meet here on this carpet. This area also doubles as the small world area. Children here have an opportunity to use their imagination and retell stories that they're familiar with and that they know, and use their own imagination to create stories using the props available. So we will have cars and a garage, a home and home corner. We will have farm and animals or other animals from across the world. Resources change throughout the year dependent upon our topic. So for example, when we do dinosaurs, we will have dinosaurs in this area with equipment and different textures of things that they can make a dinosaur world with. The children use their imagination to play here, play cooperatively, to learn to share and take turns and to negotiate with each other to create some lovely stories and lovely games. Here we have our workshop area where the children have a variety of materials including paper, card, boxes, junk modelling and a different variety of fasteners and fixers, glue, sellotape, split pins, etc. Children are encouraged to use this area to build, construct and to use their imaginations to create collage, pictures, models. We do later encourage the children to look at textures and colours and to know how to use the different media together to join them and to use sellotape and glue appropriately. We have focused activities in this area quite regularly where children are taught new techniques and are encouraged to then use those in their free play and choice. Please be prepared to have some lovely artwork brought home. This is our home corner. This area is currently in the corner of the classroom but will move throughout the year. We always attempt to have a home corner available for the children, as this allows them to role play using their own experiences and to pretend to be you, to act out the roles that they've seen at home, so they're able to cook and look after babies, etc. in the house. We also have secondary role play, which we will build in throughout the year, which may make the house move outside into our cabin. But it's an area where children can use their imaginations and can develop new skills. This area is our maths area, where we explore numbers, shapes, pattern and sorting activities. We encourage the children to use this area and the equipment available to sort different sizes, different shapes, to make repeating patterns. It's a very visual number area. There are number lines and number patterns around. We want the children to begin to recognise numbers, to be able to count 1 to 1 and to be able to know the sequence of numbers. We sing lots of number songs also as part of our day, but we encourage the children to consolidate this information by having a go and playing with the games that are available. Staff support this area to encourage the development of mathematical concepts. This area is our book area, our book corner, and it's a place where we encourage children to go to look at books independently. We share books with the children daily, and we share a wide variety of stories. We look at fiction and non-fiction and how books work and how stories are made. We look at the characters in stories and the sequence of events in stories, and we teach those skills throughout the year. We have a strong love of reading at Ravensfield and a strong love of story, and this is the ideal place for our children to begin their journey in loving books. The children have a wide variety of books available to them always, and we also have an author of the half term, so we introduce them to new authors and new texts throughout the year. We have a freestanding easel where we encourage the children to paint freely, to make marks using a variety of paintbrushes and different types of paint. They have paints in pots where we encourage them to learn colours and learn about mixing colours. We also then enhance that provision by giving them palette paints and powder paints where we encourage them to mix themselves, and also later to have free flow paints where they can choose the colours that they want into a palette and to mix them themselves. The children's techniques develop over the year, from free painting to actually painting shapes, people and different pictures such as rainbows and things for the topics that we're studying. This last area of the classroom is our Mali area. We currently have Play-Doh here, which the children access freely. The Play-Doh changes in colour, smell and texture throughout the year, and we encourage the children to use the vocabulary and the language associated with squeezing, pinching, poking, and what things feel like and the textures of those things. We also have this area, occasionally we will have corn flour and water, or different moon dough, different types of dough made so that children can explore different textures, colours and smells. Our sand area remains one of the most popular areas throughout the year. We have sand indoors and sand outdoors. This is different because the sand indoors is buildable and the sand outside tends to be more for larger exploration, and we put materials in the sand outside. Inside, the children have a variety of different materials, so buckets, spades, spoons, containers, and with which they can explore how sand is moulded, how sand moves, and different things that they can do with sand. We enhance this area again throughout the year, using it with different activities for dinosaurs and for storytelling and for mark making, practicing writing letters in the sand area, a very popular area. This is our water play area. The children have free access to this area throughout busy time. They have continuous provision, so equipment which is available to them all of the time, and they can experiment here. We have different colours of water, different temperatures of water, clearly not too hot. We put bubbles in the water and different things to enhance that provision. Children explore how water moves, how it flows, and how we can move it from place to place. We also do colour experiments and scientific experiments with water at different points throughout the year. We are very fortunate here at Ravensfield to have both an indoor and an outdoor classroom. We have a cabin built in our grounds where the children can have water type activities outside. They can go in there where there is usually a secondary role play. We have a garage where we fix bikes, or we will have dinosaur exploration where we do some paleontology later on in the year. The children also have wetsuits which we provide at school, but we do ask that all children provide a pair of Wellingtons that they can leave here. We do like to play out in all weathers, and we have again sand, water, our rock pit at the back of the cabin, and lots of lovely, fun, exciting activities that we do outside. We also use the school field, where we go to our forest school area at the back of the field where the children can explore a more natural environment. When children start with us at Ravensfield, we assess their development levels. This is to find out what children know, what children don't know, and what children need to learn whilst they're with us. The children's development is plotted on Insight, which is our way of tracking the children's development through their time with us at school. We provide each child with a learning journey, which is a book which we use to keep samples of work, observations and notes throughout the year. This is available for parents to look at and to see at any given point, and we also share the information in these books with you at Parents' Evening. The children are also given a home to school book which we send home each Friday with some work or photographs in of things that we've been doing in school. We actively encourage parents to participate and to join with us in completing things at the weekend that they can share with the children in their books, and then the children can talk about those things on Monday by way of sharing their news. Children make huge progress in their time with us at Ravensfield, and we provide a curriculum that is balanced and broad and challenging, and we want children to achieve their absolute best. So we give them a wide variety of fun and engaging activities throughout a series of topics over the year. We will, when possible, invite parents to share time with us in school, but at the moment we will actively participate with you using Class Dojo and share information with you on a weekly basis.